I've noticed something. Every girl seems to be busy, at least around my age. Maybe it's because I'm a city boy. Maybe it's because everybody's in the hustle and bustle culture. They feel like they have to do something as soon as they get out of high school, either college or immediately find a job. And I've also noticed that just getting a job isn't enough nowadays. It feels like you have to have one, two, three important jobs straight out of high school. I was talking to this one girl on Facebook dating, which that in itself is a cesspool of sadness. And she was telling me that she got her associate's degree when she was 15 in high school. And I found that information out because I assumed she was skipping class and stuff. I thought she wasn't really taking school seriously. She's gonna get out, get a normal job. That's not the case. That's why you can't assume. How do you possibly get an associate's degree? It was for, what was it called? Early childhood education or something like that? 15. So she was a preschool teacher from 15 to now 18, however old she is. And I was thinking, isn't that kind of crazy in advance? But it's not, it's good to see. That's progression in your life. So I was thinking, not that big of a deal. But then when she told me that she also wanted to be a nurse and she was in college currently, and she has a full-time job at a preschool working 10-hour days. How is that possible? What happened to getting one job and just keeping it there? What happened to that? Nurse and preschool teacher? Preschool teacher isn't just an in-school thing. You have to grade papers, you have an attachment to the students. Yeah, they may be 3, 4 years old. Still, it's there. That's gonna be on your mind. I think she also did some custom roses on the side. That's 3 things. Job as a preschool teacher, a teacher, to college, to be a nurse. And that's gonna take, I don't know how long it takes specifically. It could be from 4 to 8 years. I'm leaning on like the 8-year side because the doctor's is even longer than that, like 13 or something. I think a nurse is a little less than that. I don't know how long, but still in school for X amount of years, while as a preschool teacher and doing some side business with roses, in which she has to make her roses by hand. I don't know what you call it. I forget the name really. Not important, but still, that's time being spent. And I also asked her, what do you do with your free time? Do you have any free time? She was like, yeah, hang with my friends. When? How? How is your mind okay for that? Maybe my mental capacity is just weak. Maybe I'm the one that's the problem. Maybe I've been the problem the whole time. But I don't think it's that serious. So I told her, I wish you best on your future endeavors. Have a good one. Because that's all I can really say. What am I really gonna be a piece in her life? No. I mean, yeah, we went to the same school together. Never spoke to her a day in my life. That's the thing. You can't mess with girls from the past at all. No matter if you don't know them at all. If they were in your past, you gotta just forget about them. Let them go. You'll find new ones. It's funny how I always talk about girls. No progress, mind you. This is no progress in the past year, by the way. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't say I've learned. I've learned a couple of things here and there. I may talk about in the future videos that I may make. But it feels like it's a waste. It feels like every single time I start to build a decent connection with a girl, they're busy. They're always busy. What is going on in life where you have to make this amount of money to stay on your 2 feet? No. It's not about staying on your 2 feet. It's about having the extra stuff. And okay, yeah, college, they pay for college, smart. But what about personal development? What happened to that? What happened to taking things gradually? Taking things slow? I don't know how the saying goes. Being gradual about it, taking things slowly. building up. Like, let's say you start as a construction worker and you're moving manholes or whatever, I don't know. And then you gradually get a promotion, and now you're overseeing the basic grunt workers. And then a couple of years down the line, another promotion. Now you're designing architecture or something. I don't know. Maybe that's delusion. Maybe nobody ranks up anymore. Maybe people just want the top job immediately. But it's not the case. I mean, I'm speaking for what I've seen with these women or girls, because I think women starts after college, right? That's the developmental phase. You can't really say a man or a woman starts at 18. It seems kind of weird, right? At 17, you're a kid, and then 18, boom, and there's that jump. You can't even drink yet. You can barely do anything at 18. 18 is such like a meaningless year. I mean, you can drive at 16. That's weird. 15 and a half. Well, I can't. It's another thing. Driving is such a deal breaker in so many cases, but you do notice things in life where it's a rush. It's a super rush. You gotta move out. You gotta get the job immediately. You're getting kicked out within a year. You could be the greatest kid ever, and you're getting pushed out into the world. No assistance. Slight assistance sometimes, but it's a good thing. It's also a bad thing. It's crazy how this is the way that life goes nowadays, where there's no like gradual like stepping stool to the real world. It's a jump. It's like boom, high school, real world. It's like first you're competing against your peers for the girl. Everybody has the same stuff. The most thing another dude could have over you is like a car. His parents got him. Maybe a little extra bucks. That's it. But once you hit 18, it's like boom. Lamborghini, Ferrari, diamond chains, rappers, basketball stars. It's sad. It's so sad. It kills you too, because the average girl, you can get hit up by any form of man. The lower echelon dudes and the top tier, man, it's crazy. But the dude, you gotta earn it though, and that's the fun part. It's like a video game. Like I said before, it's a video game. You gotta earn your place in life. For a good portion of people, some people just skip steps. I mean, they can't help that they're born in a higher class state, so I don't really blame them. But wherever you start, you're never gonna be born at the literal top. You have to earn it in some way. You can't just go over and Shaq is gonna be. I mean, you can't just come out the womb 18 years later. Shaq wants to take your virginity. You can't. As a dude, it's like nobody wants to take your virginity. Well, it's not you don't want to lose. I mean, come on, it's not worth it at all. But that jump is just it's too insane. The jobs. And the job, who cares about the job market? I'm not really talking about that now. It's more so about there's a problem with just being a normal person nowadays. When I'm being a normal person, everybody has to do this crazy multi-vocational path in life. Or if you're doing one job, they have to be this YouTuber posting on Instagram. There's be grind. Fucking hate that. Hate when people say, I gotta grind out, I gotta hustle. No, man, no. I get it, have ambition in your life, that's very important, but for what? What's the purpose behind it? Because the purpose is often physical, it's often monetary, and like money only goes so much until you have enough of it, until you have everything you want. It goes, and you don't care, and like you kind of need to have it to understand. But I mean, I barely have anything. And I get the surface level. Maybe I need to learn some more things. Maybe I understand, like, okay, yeah, this is why people do this. But eat, drink, roof over our heads, that's all we really need as human beings, right? Connection with others, that's a big factor as well, but that doesn't. The job, the accolades, your accomplishments, your certificates, your degrees, That's a nice little bonus, but does it really add to you internally? And especially like that doesn't help relationships. It doesn't really affect anything. It just takes away your time. So I would say I don't know anything, by the way. I'm a pretty see. I don't want to bad talk myself anymore. But I don't know much about the real world. But what I've seen, this is all I'm talking about. What I've seen in life, what I've experienced in life, and it doesn't seem like a good idea to get in a relationship or go looking for a relationship or put yourself on Facebook dating if you're booked. You have nothing. What do you really have? You have 1 hour out of the week, and that's every other week. You're just busy. What's happening? It's like you're a 35-year-old accomplished career woman at 18. What's going on? Where are our wives, man? What happened? 30 years ago, this wouldn't happen. It'd be. There's no way it could be that bad. Am I delusional? I might be delusional. I don't know. But it's a time will tell thing. Keep going on your path. Don't get 3 vocations. Don't spread your intentions in multiple places. Focus on one thing at a time. Isn't this basic knowledge? You start to break eventually. You can't hold up for too long. You start to crack and crumble. And then everything falls down. You gotta start from square one. Or, I mean, you have the knowledge at least, but just focus on one thing. 1 or 2 things, couple things. One main thing, side things for your personal benefit. And that's it. That's what I really need. Come on. Let's stop working 3 jobs when you're 18. Let's stop moving out and stuff because you're in the parents. Because that's another thing. That one more thing. That's another thing. You have supportive parents that never told you to move out to begin with, and you still decide to go. You still decide to be a career person. I don't get it, man. It's just a waste of money. Well, good to be back. I'd say good to be back. Later.